Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON Bulla official YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss 58th chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, in which there is a description of the Lord's marriage with 5 princes. Previously we have heard how the Lord had married 3 queens, and now 5 queens. In this way 8 queens. And in another chapter we will hear Lord marries 16,100 wives. So in this way the Lord has 16,108 wives. So this will be described. After the Pandavas had completed their incognito exile, Lord Krishna went with Satyaki and other Jadus to see them in Indraprastha. The Pandavas greeted the Lord and embraced him in great ecstasy. Their new bride, Draupadi, shyly approached Krishna and bowed down to him. Then the Pandavas properly worshipped and welcomed Satyaki and the Lord's other companions, offering them sitting places. Lord Krishna paid a visit to Queen Kunti, and after he had offered her his respects, they inquired from each other about their family members. As Kunti Devi recalled the various miseries of Duryodhana and inflicted upon the Pandavas, she remarked that Krishna was their only protector. You are the well-wisher of the entire universe, he said. Yet even though you are free from all delusion of mine and others, yet you nonetheless reside within the hearts of those who meditate on you constantly, and from whom within their hearts you destroy all their miseries. Then Yudhishthira told Krishna, only because we executed many pious acts are we able to see your lotus feet, which even great yogis find it impossible to attain. So in this way, this is also our good fortune that we have been remembering, describing, thinking, speaking and hearing about the Lord. This is the greatest fortune. Honored by King Yudhishthira, Sri Krishna happily remained as a guest in Indraprastha for several months. In this connection, I may say that Dhritarashtra did not want to give any kingdom to Yudhishthira Maharaj. And there is a long story. So anyway, after Lord Pandavas, they married Draupadi, the daughter of King Drupada. Then out of fear, Dhritarashtra divided his kingdom. He gave one part to Yudhishthira Maharaj, which is called Khandavaprastha. It was not so developed. But they kept Indraprastha, which has developed, the present day Delhi, Indraprastha. So, after this, Khandavaprastha means there was not much development, but by the Lord's presence, it developed into Indraprastha. So, Khandavaprastha means Indraprastha. They were in Hastinapur. Pandava, Dhritarashtra and other Kauravas, they were in Hastinapur, the present day, near UP, what is that place? That place is there. And so, in this way, one day Krishna and Arjuna went hunting in the forest. While bathing in the Jamuna river, they saw a charming young maiden. On Krishna's request, Arjuna went up to that girl and asked who she was. The beautiful maiden replied, I am Kalindi, the daughter of the sun god, Vivaswan. Hoping to attain Lord Vishnu as my husband, I have been performing severe austerities. I will accept no one else as my husband, and until he marries me, I will remain in the Jamuna, living in a house my father built for me here. After Arjuna reported all this to Krishna, the omniscient Lord took Kalindi onto his chariot, and then the three of them returned to Yudhishthira's residence. In this way, later the Pandavas requested Krishna to build them a city. It was Khandaprastha. And he did so by having Vishwakarma, the architect of the demigods, construct one that was extremely attractive. It was so attractive that even Duryodhana was envious. The Lord satisfied his beloved devotees by remaining with them there for some time. You can imagine how the devotees become happy when by simply discussing about him, the devotees feel so much happiness. And when the Lord is there, what happiness one will get, you can imagine. In this way, after when the Lord said, then later the Pandavas requested Krishna that yes, Vishwakarma built them that attractive city called Indraprastha. He converted Khandaprastha to Indraprastha. The Lord satisfied his beloved devotees by remaining with them there for some time. Then, to please Agni, the fire god, Krishna arranged to offer him the Khandav forest. That was Khandaprastha, because there was a big forest, Khandav forest. The Lord asked Arjuna to burn down the forest and accompanied him as his charioteer. Why Agni requested for this Khandav forest to be put on fire? Because it is said that there was a king who gave so much ghee or so much sacrifices that Agni has Mandagni. The Agni could not digest that much of ghee. So then Arjuna, Agni Arjuna, because that forest and the forest was under the charge of Indradev. So Indradev tried to stop it, but Arjuna made such an arrangement that Khandaprastha was put to fire. So there is a demon called Mayadanava. Mayadanava, so he was saved. He took shelter of Arjuna. So Arjuna gave him shelter. That's why Mayadanava reciprocated by building Arjuna a splendid palace. In this building, Duryodhana would later get a good drenching after mistaking the surface of a pond for a solid floor, thus embarrassing himself. Next, Lord Krishna took permission from Arjuna and his other relatives and went back to Dwaraka with his entourage. There he married Kalindi. Sometime later, he went to Avantipura, where in the presence of Manu kings, he abducted the king of Avanti's sister, Mitravinda, who was very much attracted to him. In the kingdom of Ajodhya lived a devout king named Nagnajit. He had an extraordinary beautiful marriageable daughter named Satya or Nagnajit. The girl's relatives had laid down the stipulation that any man who could subdue a certain group of 7 ferocious bulls would win her hand. When Krishna heard about this princess, he went to Ajodhya with a large contingent of soldiers. King Nagnajit greeted him hospitably and joyfully worshipped him with various offerings. When Satya saw Krishna, she immediately desired him as her husband, and King Nagnajit, understanding his daughter's intention, informed Lord Krishna of his own wish that the Lord and his daughter be married. The king affectionately told the Lord, you alone would be a suitable husband for my daughter, and if you subdue the 7 bulls, you may certainly marry her. Lord Krishna then manifested himself in 7 separate forms and subdued the 7 bulls. King Nagnajit duly presented his daughter to the Lord, together with a dowry of abundant gifts. And the Lord took Satya onto his chariot for the journeying back to Dwaraka. Just then, the rival kings who had been defeated by the bulls tried to attack Lord Krishna, but Arjuna easily beat them back, and Krishna proceeded with Nagnajit to Dwaraka. Subsequently, Sri Krishna married Bhadra after abducting her from her Swayamvara ceremony, and he also married Lakshmana, the royal daughter of the king Madra. In this way, the Lord married 8 wives. I mean, married 8 queens. So, these previously 3 queens and now 5 queens. Now the Lord has 8 queens. They are called Patarani. Thereafter, the Lord will marry 16,100 wives. We will describe it later. So, thank you very much for listening to my discourse. And please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel and get the blessings of the Lord. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.